So we were on Pine Cove Road and we just took a right onto Cliff House Drive. And we're gonna go take a look at this property. Okay. We've got to go a little ways and I believe we'll stay. I think Cliff House will veer to the right again. You can kind of see the lake off to the left right now. Little bits of it as we get closer and closer. I might have started the video a little bit early. I thought we were closer to the property than we were. That's okay. You'll get a nice feel for Cliff House Drive. Probably named for some type of house on a cliff, I don't know. We just passed Elk Ridge Road. And let's see, keep going. Now I've got to look at my maps while I drive. Elk Ridge, whoops. I hope I'm not making anybody sick with my driving and my videography. It's kind of a double whammy today. Okay, we could have actually gotten to the property on Elk Ridge. There is some access, it looks like, but we're looking at the Cliff House Drive access. The road will straighten out and we'll pass some kind of lane or drive, and it will begin on the left. Tomahawk, maybe that's it. It should be apparent when we get there because it will have been recently logged. Although we did already pass one parcel on Cliff House Drive that had been recently logged. So be aware of that. Bring your maps is what I'm saying. Okay. Gotta be. Oh, that's it over there on the left. Whoops. Yeah, they didn't log this little strip right by the road, so I wasn't able to tell that that was the property. But here now you can, oh shoot, I might have to pull over. It looks too nice from the road. You're not getting the full effect. Here we go. I don't know if you can see the lake with the leaves on, but it is back there. This has a lot of frontage on Cliff House Drive. And some of it looks really good from the road, as they didn't log the strip right up by the road for the most part. But the bulk of the property is logged, excuse me, logged recently. Like you can see, they logged the commercial-sized white oaks. This looks like a natural clearing. I wonder if we can pull in here. I better signal. Okay. So I'm gonna park here on this clearing. This would be where they loaded the logs. So you'll see some extra brush and stuff up here. Although this could be cleaned up in just a few hours with a skid loader. This could make an excellent site for building up here, actually. And let's see if we can't find a little trail and go for a walk. Huge property. Looking at the topo and looking at the aerials, it will have all kinds of lake views. Even more if you clear out some of the remaining trees. It was logged, obviously, very recently, but it was not clear cut. They took the big sized commercial oak trees, hardwood trees. They left the medium trees. I don't know if they messed with any of the pines or cedars. I really don't know, but I mean, you can see right here, they didn't take a lot of the trees. All these medium-sized trees were totally untouched. This is a really good trail. I could have driven back here. If I were to go off to the right, I'd have a better shot at the lake view, but this trail looks a lot better to the left, so that's the way I'll go. This is really pretty. This is nice and shaded. It looks like we're going to open up into an area that would have had more large trees, so it looks like it was logged heavier in a couple 100 feet. When you come out here, I mean, definitely bring a four-wheeler. Razors are good too. Four-wheelers are a little more maneuverable until the roads have been all cleaned up. But you can have a lot of fun, and it's a great way to explore the property. Oh, there's a lake view. I'll never pick it up properly with this camera, but yeah. And that's before any of these trees have been cleared. I mean, talk about a place to put a retirement home or even a little hunting cabin. Pretty cool. You'll be the only one of your buddies with a hunting retreat that has a lake view. And of course, we're just, I don't know, within a mile or two from access to the Lake of the Ozarks, which is an awesome lake. I mean, everything from stand-up paddle boards to huge yachts are on this lake. I don't know if I can zoom. That got kind of grainy. But that could really be improved, that view. I'm looking at about 20 medium trees that could be taken out, and you would have a stunning lake view. But anyway, we took our summer vacation up here this year, just 3 or 4 miles from here, and we rented a lake house, messed around with some jet skis, we rented a pontoon boat. I mean, it was unbelievable. If you go down to the east 10 miles or so, it's more of like the party section of the lake, I guess you'd say. Younger people and spring break type stuff. But up here, it's more families, retirement type people. I mean, you can still get out and party and have a good time and bring your speedboat, definitely. But it's a little quieter in the days and in the evenings. In fact, we were up here for about 2 weeks, and on the weekends there was quite a few pontoon boats going through and different stuff, and people tubing and fishing. And then on the weekdays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we'd wake up and the lake would just be completely quiet and peaceful. I mean, you won't have that on the east section of the lake, right by Camdenton. It's tourist 24/7. This is a great road. Wow. Awesome hunting in the area. White-tailed deer and wild turkey galore. I hope nobody's getting too bored. I'm just walking with the camera going. It's not often I find such a good trail upon which I can walk. So I'm just kind of going for it. This could be graded out like a driveway. I mean, this is a great trail. Come in with the Bobcat for a couple hours and push off the sticks and brush, and I mean, you could have a driveway to your cabin site in no time. He's kind of a sizable limb over the road. Yeah, I heard a deer. I'll stop this pretty soon, but like I said, this was just a really good trail. It was too tempting to pass it up. Oh, the views from here will be incredible. if I were here when the leaves were off the trees, I mean, just based on that lake view we saw with the leaves on the trees, we've been lucky enough to deal with a pretty good number of lake view properties over the years. And the best thing we found is wait until the dead of winter when no leaves are on the trees, and then go in and pick your favorite 2 or 3 spots. If you're after a view, pick your favorite 2 or 3 spots with the view and kind of mark it out, and then come back the following summer and compare those spots against each other, and whichever one has the least amount of live trees you have to cut, that's probably where you want to do your lake view. In the wintertime, it's hard to tell what's alive and what's dead, so if you mark out 2 or 3 different spots and come back in the summer, you can see, and not only to save the trees, but it's just less work to leave some live trees. Anyway, I think that's a pretty good depiction of this property. Recently logged, not clear cut, looks a little messy, but lake view, close to the lake, paved road access. It's got a lot going for it. And I'll finally cut off this video at about the 11.5-minute mark. But that is the property on Cliff House Road, or Cliff House Drive. Either way, Camden County, right by Lake of the Ozarks.